when NIL first came about, it was so that dudes could go sell a t-shirt. It's so that dudes could get free meals at Fuzzy's and get that burrito on the house. Like
Yeah.
it's, that's what
You
NIL
gave
was
them an inch,
supposed to.
they took a mile, huh?
Huh?
You gave them an inch, they took a mile.
Yeah, because there was no rules. Yeah, that's what I'm exactly what I'm saying. There was no rules at all. They let the genie out of the bottle, and like you can't put that back in. Welcome back to another episode of The Double Take, brought to you by One Oklahoma, fan-fueled and athlete-focused. I'm Rodney Anderson. With me, as always, my brother, co-host, partner in crime, former teammate, Caleb King Kelly.
Hey, dude.
How's it going?
Man, you ready to just get this thing bussing right here? Listen.
Yeah, we've got nothing crazy planned to talk about or really planned at all.
Yeah,
That
I love
being
this.
said, there is a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So where would you like to start? I have a couple of ideas if I'm putting you on the spot.
I mean, shoot, we can talk about the fact that we got 12, 15 new players that have signed their letter of intent and are part of the team now at this point. We can talk about that, I don't know, 18 to 20 that dipped out and went. Then we only had one of them go to a G5 school, which is like, okay, we had to get rid of all these guys or all these guys left. And that's how talented OU is. We only had one of them go to a G5. The rest went to Power 4. I mean, we could talk about a lot here. I mean, it's just, reality is, man, the portal's hurting my heart, dog.
Well, I'm sure for you, because you got like the soul mission. You're going to know these dudes on a different level.
I tried to explain it to the other soul mission members, like, it's one of the hardest months of the year if you lose early like we did, because you got nobody in the building. You just show up, do your presentations, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to recruit all these people. You got to say the same presentation 15 times, which I don't care. I told this Coach V, he was like, "You don't like recruiting?" I said, "No, I don't like repeating myself, brother." but you got to do that 15 times. But then, man, you just, every day you got the soul mission group message like, "Oh, this person gone. This person gone. Oh, he gone. Oh, he going here." And it's just like, on top of all the seniors to graduate, you know what I'm saying? Guys to go to the NFL. Like, there's just this fit number, like around 50 people to just depart from the University of Oklahoma at one time. It's crazy to think about it when you have built relationships with all these guys, Being
on that side of it, especially, I mean, we were just players not long ago. Like, we're kind of moving with our class through the process. Everybody that we were moving by, all coaches, professors, teachers, academic advisors, whoever was a part of our process, is now dealing with a whole new generation of kids. And I could see how that's kind of sad.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, you know how they'd be like, team one, whatever, when we were playing 125, it will not be the same as team 126. You know what I'm saying? And like, it really won't be the same. Team 131, 132. Like, I mean, you got 50 different cats on this team. Like,
you are turning over like a huge portion of the team. Like, that's a third of the team.
Dude, yeah.
It's really like a half of the team.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, you got 107 on the team. You got 50 guys to park. Like,
yeah, I don't know where I was getting like 150 from, but yeah, losing half of your team or turning over half of the team is unheard of. But it's the landscape we live in these days.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's fun. I mean, you get to. It just becomes a business. We talk about it a million times, but it's like, I mean, even in the midst of like a soul mission where we give these guys opportunities and things, like, and I'm not going to get fired for what I say on this deal, but I hate to see what happened to Sammy Omosigho. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see the graphic put together and, as part of the business. Like, I never thought I would have had to leave here. I never wanted to leave here. Like, he's saying, like, they kicked me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like, damn.
So is that what happened?
I mean, I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. And now, again, I'm not in that side of it. So, this isn't like on the record or official or Caleb.
I mean,
but when you read his message, I mean, it's like.
I was hosting the Rodney Anderson Live earlier, and there's a bunch of people asking about Samio and everything, and it kind of like that there. That's all I could really get to is like, I don't think that there was any bad blood really. It just better options elsewhere, like just better
Man,
opportunities elsewhere.
man, and like in the league, that's the norm.
Mm.
But we're talking about kids. We're talking about developing you into a man. We're talking about this. We're talking about that. And next thing you know, don't
Yeah.
let the door hit you on the way out, player. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh shoot.
I think that's the crux of the whole matter, right? Like those are the two. That's where everybody, you either gain a fan or lose a fan. The old school way or the new school way. You would hope to see, the traditional way of college football where you get camaraderie, you get to invest in teams and like watch these guys develop. It's just not that way anymore. It's a professional model more and more. And I feel like as fans start to accept that, the better, like it'll start to be more fun again. But right now,
and the crazy part is it's year to year. Like everybody's a free agent every year,
yeah.
Like in the NFL, you sign a contract for 3 or 4 years. Now you can get traded. So like, that's the difference is you can be on a different team every year because you're getting traded. But when you sign a 3-year extension, 4-year extension, like you're expected to be there for a while. And I just think we just don't have that in college. Like, the contracts are like 2 years max. Like it's just this dude does not have to be here for 4. Probably won't be here for 4. Like that's gonna become the anomaly is being the ones that do be out of school for 4 or 5 years,
When do we start to see? I guess you can't. Like the reason that you can lock in athletes at the professional level for years is because you can pay them a crazy amount of money. Years. But at the college level, it's being capped at like the whole athletic department being capped at 20, 21, 22, 23, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That
20.5, I think.
Is it 25 this year?
20.5 is upcoming, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I knew it was in there. But
it's still Wild Wild West with NIL though. And so
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think the difference at this level is that you have schools that are really just competing for the best guys. So you have to reach out to like your sponsorship office, your donors to figure out how to go above the cap. And the best schools, are going to be the ones that are equipped to go above the cap. And I don't know, you can't make it like a professional model because not every school, it'll get real lopsided real quick.
Yeah. And I mean, when they talk about NIL, like, I get that there's a market, but like, for instance, I mean, you get these guys that own real estate, like, well, I'm going to name this home after this person, or I'm going to name this office building after this person. I'm going to name it. It's like, well, how do you market these brand new things? And I'm going to name this oil and gas tank that's made me $100 million after one of these Texas Tech boys down here in Lubbock, Texas. Let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you. And then they talk about how they got a marketplace that you turn this into and it gets approved, whether it's allowed or not. But it's like, how you gonna market that? That boy made $1 billion with that tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many ways to quid pro quo this thing. Like, it's just that's why I say it's still Wild Wild West. Even though there's sponsorships, there's these things, and it's supposed to be fair. It's just like we're just mitigating the unfairness as best
I don't personally think that any of this is truly fair. Like,
right. Like that's what I'm saying. We're just trying to.
But like if we're talking about fair, our market's not fair. Like we've got an incredibly small market. Oil and gas is a huge moneymaker, but it only gets so far. And those aren't the cool and sexy, brands that you expect to see like laced throughout all these different sports. They're going to always be there because obviously oil and gas. But I don't know, dude. It seems to me like the NCAA could just be the hero in all this and say, you know what? Enough of the rev share stuff, enough of the schools paying players. Student athletes are able to earn outside of their sport, so go get a marketing agent. But all of this like transfer portal, like I'm now like a somewhat of a free agent getting poached from different schools and cap money that we're having to figure out how to split. Like, I don't know, that I just made that up and spitballed it. But it's better than what the NCAA is doing, which is nothing.
I was like, nothing. Yeah, nothing but just putting a little bit of rules there just to make it more annoying than actually have any influence.
What they're doing is like, like you ever seen like the cartoon of the plumber where like he's fixing a pipe and then it bursts. And so he puts tape over that and then it bursts over here. And then it's the same thing, dude. Like they're like waiting for a problem to pop up and they say, okay, this Band-Aid will fix this problem.
Yeah.
And that causes something else instead of just zooming out and saying, okay, what is the problem?
Yeah.
And like we've said before, I think the problem is the transfer portal. There are two ways that, in my opinion, that the NCAA can fix all of this. One being the transfer portal. Just, you've got to like make students think, is it worth it? And you've got to make universities think, is it worth it paying these kids to come over here and study? I think we need to go back to the old transfer portal rules. Or two, like we just, I haven't really even thought all this through, but like I just said, you got to do away with the school being able to pay and like the rev share and all that, and just let student athletes earn outside of their sport. Because really, wasn't that what this was all about?
Nah, I don't like the second one.
No, don't. No, listen.
I don't like the second one, dog.
Listen.
They make millions of dollars off of these athletes. We can't ever get a little piece. Like, we're not even doing the NFL, NBA, MLB model. Hold on, let me say something. We got NFL, we got MLB, NHL, we got NBA. All these people, you know what their rev share split is? 51-49, 50-50, 52-48. You know what the rev share is for the athletes? It's 25%. Like, I was just like, we're not even really like they're being like, okay, we have to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? The rev share got to stay. I love that. I can't lie. But the transfer portal could go because it doesn't teach you anything. But if I don't get my way, I'll just go hustle over here. I mean, no loyalty and no alumni base that you really feel part of. Like that, there's just so much loss to transfer portal and I get people get put in bad situations. Sometimes the coach plays you well. And then if it's really worth it to you, you sit that year out and do what you got to do after. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you got dudes sitting out multiple years these days because of the transfer portal. But I don't know, like, then what you just said, though, might be the answer. Like, you got to give the kids a bigger split, right? Split it fairly. It gives you more money to work with.
I mean, I think that's what they're trying to work towards.
Huh?
I think that's what they're trying to work towards, but now you got to restructure entire athletic departments. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all the people that work in an athletic department. I mean, we got rid of 30 people ourselves in our athletic department. Like, it was sad, and there's all those people. You got to get rid of another, you know what I'm saying, another 25%. That's a lot of lives you're affecting, but hey, is it the right thing to do probably? I don't know. It's not up to me. That's not my job. That's not my job. It's not my job, I'm going to call Randall Stevenson and ask him what he think. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Like, because I'm just thinking about everybody's complaint. Everybody's complaint is, man, I really just want to see traditional, like, college football. Like, I want them to care. I want them to stay where they're at. I want them to invest and develop and blah, 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 blah. When NIL first came about, it was so that dudes could go sell a t-shirt. It's so that dudes could get free meals at Fuzzy's and get that burrito on the house, like it's, that's what NIL
gave them an inch, they took a mile, huh?
Huh?
Gave them an inch, they took a mile, huh?
Yeah, because there was no rules. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. There was no rules at all.
Yeah.
They let the genie out of the bottle, and like you can't put that back in, like.
Yeah, you can't. You got donors playing fantasy football with real people. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great way to put it.
Like, we got donors that are like, how much you need for that quarterback we want? I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that right there. That, like, I do agree. I think that players need to get paid, and I think they need to get paid well because it is super lopsided. But the way we're paying them right now it's still shady. It's still not right. It's still so convoluted. Like nobody pays players. How the NFL pays their players? Everybody gets paid not the same amount, but the same way. Like there's a system that the money runs through. There's an office that runs through, and it's very equal. It's very fair. Like you expect to get paid, and you do get paid. At a lot of places and in a lot of situations, like people are just scrapping together payments and like, oh man, donor, can you cover this? Sponsorship office, can you cover this? Can we cover? It is just, it's like we've been saying, we're just slapping band-aids on a car. We are not taking it in to get its oil changed. We're not updating parts. We've listened to zero
duct tape 101.
Huh?
Duct tape 101. But I mean, that's what I've said. We've said a bunch on here though, is that listen, this is just entertainment. And like, that's what people need to really remember is like all sports at the end of the day, they can teach you about life. Yeah, they can give you opportunities and they can get you free degrees and all these different things. But like all this is a game and it's entertainment. So it's like, the people with the money they're paying to watch the show.
Yeah.
But then what are you going to say? Well, 80,000 fans pays more money than one donor, and it's like, but it all came a lump sum from one guy. He's got a lot more access than 80,000. Like there's just so many problems with capitalism, all the things. So when you think about it in this sense, I love it personally because I was a guy that, I got hurt. Look, I still got a job. I still, we got the little podcast, because of our names, image, likeness, and we didn't even get NIL, but we still collecting today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm happy with what I got. I got 3 degrees for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's good, but these guys, I mean, you can't get a degree if you transfer 4 times. Like you're taking money now, which is important. And I mean, I'm a big believer in time value of money in the Rule of 72 and flipping that thing in the stock market. We can bust that down and talk about that right
up on the I was about to say, I can go both ways. I can talk out of both sides of my mouth right here.
Yeah.
Do I think a degree is important? Sure. Do I think a degree is important as it used to be?
Man.
Everything's too accessible. I can learn just about anything. I could probably find exact lectures for free online from the same professor that somebody's paying thousands and thousands of dollars to go see. And then like, let's not forget too, the more and more all these tech jobs start popping up, like this is a digital world. Something's got to run it. Somebody's and I don't think, we're getting into a different conversation.
All kinds of conversations come out of this transfer portal, man. Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Listen, it all comes down to power. And I don't want to sound like, one of them old dudes, or who's got the power? You know what I'm saying? But that's what it comes down to. The money resides where the power resides. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, wins matter. Wins.
Man.
Who's got the power?
But you know why wins matter? What? Because then you get to play more like Miami. Miami has played on how many different big stages? Like 16 TV games, like all that revenue coming in. Like the more games you play, the more money. Like, and you get bonuses if you win. Your school gets bonuses if you win. Like, again, it's all circular. Like, we could talk about the people. We could talk about all the influence, the sole mission of it. Like, we could talk about all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you know what this comes back to? Entertainment and money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to see the guys.
At what cost?
Like, I want to see the grown men that chose to live in Norman, Oklahoma, that wear the crimson, my fault. I was going to say my high school colors, crimson and cream, run out there, you know what I'm saying, and be as a team and make enough plays and put points on the board and win. Like, that's what we're doing. Like, these guys ain't from here. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's Oklahoma, the state versus Texas, the state, or like it's a group of guys that just, hey, we're going to live here in this place. We're going to wear these uniforms that represent where all these people decided to live. And we're going to try to get to as many games as we can, to win as many games as we can, to make as much money for the school as we can. And hopefully we can get a little kickback. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's after our career like us or, in NIL or revenue share, like in simplest form, that's all we're doing here.
I'm strongly against adding games for more money and the thought of playing more games for more money.
Man, last week you was talking about we need to go to the 16-team game or 16-team playoffs and all that.
Oh, no, hold up. Go back and watch the episode. I never said
I never gotta switch it up.
No. Listen. I never.
You said that's what's happening, not that's what you want to happen. That's what's going to happen.
I think that's what's happening, and so let's talk about it. Like, I'm just acknowledging that I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not saying that I'm for it, and the reason that I'm not for it is because these contracts aren't up to date. Like, they're not up to par yet. If we're playing all these extra games and there's going to be there's going to be all these extra football games.
NFL gets bonuses to players.
Players aren't getting bonuses.
In the NFL, I'm saying NFL gets bonuses.
Yeah. That's my point, though. Like,
yeah,
the college athlete's getting screwed.
Yeah.
He's not getting near as
and
much.
People mad that we get money and they still get screwed. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people, that's why I'm like, I can't get rid of the money. Like, when you're like, well, is it like I can only get rid of the transfer portal or add punishment to the transfer portal.
Hold up. I didn't mean get rid of, like, I'm not saying they can't earn any money. I was just saying my point was like,
the rev share, like they have to market themselves and earn more money. But I'm like, they market themselves and earn money when they're in that weight room. You know what I'm saying? When they're doing them Schmitty workouts and they run out and they earn that playing time, they earn some money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel.
Fair. I mean, I guess.
Thank you to our community cornerstone partners, OU Health, Fowler Auto Group, OG&E, and Coca-Cola.
We are brought to you by OU Fan Shop. The best place to gear up for game day is shop.soonersports.com.
Riverwind Casino, always a good time.
Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today.
Taco Mayo, tap the app and save up to 25% today.
Love's Travel Stops, the heart of the highway.
Sooner Kids Club, log on to Soonersports.com/kids for information about joining the Sooner Kids Club presented by OG&E and brought to you in part by Devon Energy.
What's good, Sooner fans? This season, your game day fit just got an upgrade. Oklahoma Shirt Company has teamed up with OU and One Oklahoma to launch the OU NIL Shirt of the Month. These athlete-driven designs are the coolest, most exclusive shirts on campus. I'm talking the Closer shirt, R. Mason Thomas, sacking you-know-who, and many more shirts to come. And you can only get them when you subscribe at the Crimson and Cream level or above at oneoklahoma.com. Don't miss out. Support your athletes. Every shirt you buy is putting money in the pockets of that student athlete on the shirt. So if you care about these athletes, buy a couple of shirts. Rep your Sooners and stop by the Oklahoma Shirt Company storefront for even more unique OU and Oklahoma gear. Oklahoma Shirt Company, building community through shirts.
What my point is that when NIL first came about, rev share is a product of the bad handling of NIL by NCAA. Rev share never existed, and it was never intended to even be a thing.
Yeah.
NIL was supposed to exist so that off of the field, I could go get my free freaking Fuzzy's burrito. Yeah. And, you know, if I was on a commercial or if I had like all these endorsement deals, whatever, then okay. That was the idea of NIL. Now, do I think that student athletes should get a cut of the TV money? It's hard for me to sit here and be like, no. Like, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, of course, I think the guys should get TV money, but my point there is that the contracts are not up to par yet. I don't want any extra games or anybody making money off of these guys and girls until their contracts can like, you know, protect them a little bit. If I'm going to go play all these extra games, there should be incentives.
Yeah,
that's my point.
I love how the NFL has you hit this many yards, you get this much bonus. I love how it
is literally written out like, hey, a player can look at it and be like, I'm 6 catches away, 5 yards away, 3 tackles away. Like you can track it.
And then you got Adam Schefter. He'll post it every week too. He's talking about this is a player this week. If he gets 20 more yards, he gets $100,000 to his bank account. Like I love it. I love it.
It's big money too. But see that the money that should be bonus money is still locked up with TV and universities. And to me, that's jacked up because you're making you're 16. You're making the 18, 19, 20, 22-year-old kid the butt of the joke.
And you giving eight figures You know what I'm saying? $10 million, 8 figures added to your account off of these guys. And then all you do is give them a ring at the end of the year. Like, you know what I'm saying? You did it.
But you know what else? They just take all those buckets of cash and put that they just put it right back into the system.
Right back.
Create more games.
Yeah.
We're just creating
hire more people.
more
you know
money.
what I'm saying? But make better facilities for the next generation. Like,
Bro,
they just
hold
be
up.
circulating the money.
Hold up. Whoa, bro. Facilities are finna tank. I'm calling that right now.
Oh, it has to, because the NFL's facilities suck.
Yeah, you got some outliers like the Cowboys Stadium, like the teams, the obvious teams that have money, like they're a little bit different. The teams that
This owners are like also their GMs. You know what I'm saying? Like they care about everything. But you talk about like, what was it? Was it the LA Rams or something like that? Like they was in the soccer stadium. Like they even have their own
bro.
stadium.
When I was on the Bengals, I walked into that facility. Like outside is cool, you know, like walking into the tunnel is cool. Then I walked the team door or whatever, it was decorated real cool. I walked in there and I was like, this carpet is disgusting. Like the first thing I noticed, but I'm like some, 21, 22-year-old guy. I don't care about decorations. The first thing I noticed was the carpet. So that is how you know how bad that facility was. I've heard that it's gotten some updates because they've been to the Super Bowl and ever since then. But the turf in their weight room was literally AstroTurf. I swear it was from the 80s.
No, not the concrete. Yeah.
Well, first of all, they don't have an indoor. They're a North team. They're in Ohio.
No way.
And they don't have an indoor facility.
Crazy.
Which I think has changed since then because they've had some success, whatever, Joe Burrow and all that. But I was there for the tail end of the penny pinching Bengals. And let me tell you, they were pinching every penny. Those owners weren't.
I wonder what the Browns look like.
What's that?
I wonder what the Browns look like.
Okay. I learned some history while I was up there too. Guess what? The owners that own the Bengals is the same family that used to own the Browns. So yeah, that's why.
Makes sense. Hey, speaking of NFL, dang, everybody done. All them head coaches gone out of there. Mike Tomlin today, or Tuesday, whatever it is, and Mike Tomlin. That's 19 years. That was what 19. Wait, what was it? 2000 and what was it, 19 years ago? 2005. Like,
please don't ask me.
And then John Harbaugh from the Ravens was 2005 or 2006 to 2025, like the 19 and 18 years. I mean, we're talking about our childhood just like crumbling. Like, I mean, 2 Super Bowl winning head coaches going to be out in a different uniform. Dolphins head coach fired. Raiders head coach fired. Falcons fired. Hey, head coaches in the NFL ain't safe right now. I can tell you something right now.
For all these college coaches that are going to take those jobs.
What? The Eagles offensive coordinator fired. I mean, they just won a Super Bowl, did they? Fired. Big Kid jumping out here talking about fly, Eagles, fly. I don't know, man. It's just I don't mean to harp on it. I don't mean to, but it's just all money game. This is just another money game. It's entertainment and money. That's why people gamble. That's why people race. That's why people play the fantasy footballs, watch the basketball. It's all about the money. That's all about the Benjamins, baby. And the athletes just trying to get their Benjamins. I ain't mad at them.
What? Let's shift gears. I think it's getting financial and kind of political.
Right. I know. So he's gonna be like, you.
I'm here for it, but we do have other things to get to. Let's talk about Jason Witten.
Oh, we do have a new title. Before we talk about Jason Witten, can we talk about Joe John Finley one time?
I would love to hear your opinion because I've got zero conversations with Joe John. I probably shook his hand once or twice.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I don't really know how his players liked him. They seem to have gotten along all right. That being said, I think my overall football opinion of him is that none of his guys really ever just
did anything.
took off. Like
You got to talk. I mean, you do got to acknowledge Jaron Cannon getting 800 yards going from linebacker to tight end.
But that wasn't his guy.
How's that not his guy?
He may have taught Jaron Cannon the plays, but he didn't recruit him.
I get what you're saying on that, on the recruiting aspect, but I'm also saying, Jaron didn't play tight end until he walked into his room. He played quarterback in high school. So, it's not like he just went out there and had already played. This was all brand new, and he did ball out. There's a coach that put him in that position. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's fair.
So, also, Joe John's an alumni. So, he played in the league. He graduated from here. And so, he wore that 1-9. You know what I mean? So, I'm partial to that. You know what I mean? There's some of us that, but I don't know. He's got a great family. He's just a workhorse. I think we'll see him somewhere here soon, going somewhere else. But we at one point when Coach Venables was here, we had, I think, 25 former players on staff. And we're got 6 OU football players left, including me, on staff, and it's damn, where everybody go? And so I don't like, but then you talk about who we hired, and it's well, can't punch holes in that. You know what I'm saying? So, now you're talking about a high school head coach, 18. How many years the boy played in the league? I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't even know how many years the boy played in the league, but
he played a lot.
I remember when homie's running with the helmet off, bleeding, and I'm that's my tight end. Jason Witten might have been the reason why I even played tight end instead of going to play receiver. Just being honest, he might have been. But yeah, I like it. I like to hire. Give him a chance. It can't hurt. Just his name alone is going to add commits and publicity that, these guys, a coach that made it matters. So I don't know. Can you tell me what you think?
I think it can only be beneficial. I don't know that every former player is a great coach, but I think Jason Witten seems to be, he's always seemed to be a student of the game, a real coach type, And I feel like
when you go at a position like tight end that's physical and you play all those years, you have to adapt for sure.
And I will say adapting is what I was going to say is what I want to see him be able to do. He was in his time a very athletic tight end, but my opinion is that the offenses even then, not super long ago, weren't what they are now. And so, his tight ends, I'm interested to see how they're going to look, I'm sure they'll be bruisers. I'm sure they'll be great in the run game and everything like he was, but I'm also curious to see how they're going to look, because I'm sure we'll have a couple tight ends in the slot or something like that, or motioning around, having to be athletic. And I think Jason Witten was an athletic guy. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot. Football has changed a lot, and I don't think he's a guy that's not been plugged in. But it is a big stage to be coaching on, so I'm excited to have him in the
you go from a couple high school state champs to I was a position coach at University of Oklahoma who just played in the playoff. Yeah.
Going from not a ton of money on the line to the entire university's budget is on the line.
Yeah. We also, not to discredit it, but we're talking about tight end here. It's not like we're talking about quarterback. It's not even we're talking about running back. On the scale of positions and position groups, position rooms, a lot of tight ends probably just get grouped in with the receivers, I'm sure. It's probably unique that we got our own, or running backs, we got our own tight end coach.
Running backs, quarterbacks, tight ends was in our group.
Yeah. I think there's got to be as much a recruiting ploy in this as there is having good tight ends.
For sure.
Hopefully you get both when you pick the right person, right?
Well, we got a couple of really good. I don't know what came first.
I don't know who signed and who's not. I don't know.
Oh, we got tight ends. Hanson.
You can say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever you want, though.
I will.
Hooper.
Huh?
Hooper.
Yeah, her brother. Are you saying she's the Hooper?
Reagan. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What are you saying? Are you saying that her brother's also a Hooper?
No, I'm just saying he committed, or he might have signed or something. I don't know.
Sometimes when we're both talking on here and it's virtual, Like I was talking, so I didn't hear you. You're not in the room with me. So
Oh, sorry.
no, my point was those are two really big, seemingly physical tight ends. It's going to be fun to see them get coached by one of the tight end legends in the league.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you're 6'8", 265, are you nervous about them trying to turn you into a tackle?
No.
I'm just saying. Hey, Lane Johnson. I know we talked about it last time. I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone.
I didn't think of any good points to counter with. Because what's funny is like that's exactly what a lot of coaches would try to do. Like, dude, Beatonbow is like, yeah, tight end, okay, yeah, tight end. I'll bet. We'll see.
Yeah.
Beatonbow is definitely like,
go get you another plate, big dog. Hey, you want to go over to our house? We're having steaks this weekend. You come get you a plate.
Yeah, Jason's biggest problem on staff is going to be Beatonbow trying to poach his tight ends.
Man, what's happening over here?
To put a couple pounds on him, he'd be a great tackle.
Man. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I don't know though. I think it's gonna be cool to see. I mean, it's gonna be a different situation. I know that Jason Witten and DeMarco Murray are real close. I mean, obviously they played together at the Cowboys, but I mean they talk. I think they talk regularly. Like they were really close, and so I saw him one time at the Jason Witten Collegiate Man of the Year award.
Oh yeah,
when Pat Fields went. And I mean, they're real close like that. They're friends. We went to a little after party deal, you know what I'm saying? A little exclusive. I was Pat's guest, you know, and they love each other. You know what I'm saying? They homeboys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be
that's good here. I guess.
I mean, whatever that means, you know, they're just cool, you know, with each other.
I guess in a sports setting can only help things.
Right.
So we'll see.
I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. We got head coaches that have gone all over the place. We got the Iowa State head coach going to where?
I don't know. Oh, no, Penn State.
Penn State. And yeah, I think that's good. I mean, there's just everything already looks different. The year ain't over. We got Indiana, Miami still one game left to go. It's like we're so far removed already from it because it was a couple weeks ago that we lost. And it's like I didn't even watch any of the games of last weekend. Maybe I'm not a real football fan. Maybe that's my problem. But I didn't watch the little Ole Miss game.
You're a Sooner fan.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm watching Sooners play basketball and OKC Thunder. What are they doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Shay's hurt? Like, I mean, come on. What's going on?
Shay's hurt. Men's basketball is doing all right.
Now, you know.
I think they took an L to Ole Miss I can't remember who they played last.
I know the girls lost. They lost against Ole Miss as well, didn't they?
I thought the girls was.
They were number 5 in the country at one point.
Yeah.
And then they played number 10 or something, and I thought that they lost. I thought they lost to Ole Miss or something like that. It was a top 10 game or top 15 game, and it was at home. Something like that. I don't know, but we worried about basketball is all I'm saying. We ain't even worried about this national championship game. We worried about who playing in the Super Bowl. I don't even know, you know. Who's still in the running?
Look like the Bears are doing thing. Caleb Williams.
Does he count as an OU quarterback? I keep seeing things like that. Do you count Spencer Rattler as an OU quarterback? Do you count Jalen Hurts as an OU quarterback? Do you count Caleb Williams as it? Because, you know, you got guys that end their career at OU. You got guys that start their career at OU, you know. I think Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield. I mean,
if you've won meaningful games for us, we can claim you.
Even if you leave after?
How are you going to say to Sooner Nation that Caleb Williams is not a Sooner when he won us a Red River rivalry?
Like, I was there.
In spectacular fashion.
Yeah, I played. I mean, shoot, I was on the team.
Yes. How are you going to say, like, he was your team?
Oh, he was my teammate. I'm just asking. I wasn't saying that they don't count. I was just asking.
No, I'm saying that I think that they should count.
Yeah. Well, you get a basketball stat. You just let me know what's been going on.
You were right. Women's basketball took an L to Ole Miss. They also took an L to Kentucky.
It's all right though.
But they play number 6 LSU in Norman on the 18th.
Oh, be there, be square. Is that the day of the national championship? Yeah, it is.
It is. It is.
Where do you want to be? You want to be watching some Sooner basketball, or you want to be on the couch watching some random teams play? You know what I'm saying? It's the most random national championship in the last 15 years. I'm sorry, Indiana, Kirk Cignetti, I respect you. I respect you because I don't even know where Indiana is on the map. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I've been to Indianapolis, and I don't even know where it's at on the map. I'm just, I know you're the map guy, and you know where it's at on the map, but I don't because I don't care.
Ohio.
Because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know which one Ohio is. I think I know which one Michigan is, and Ohio's got to be next to it, but
right underneath it.
Oh, see,
yeah.
Look,
Ohio's right underneath Michigan, and then Indiana.
For those that haven't seen, Rodney can name off 50 states. Listen, man. I think once we get these people signed next week, we can go through. We can talk about all these new football recruits we got. We can talk about how these girls beat LSU or back in the top 10, and we can talk about whoever the heck won the national championship. Honestly, who plays tonight?
Men's basketball. They play Florida.
Oh, we need to go get to that. So, what's your projection for Miami, Indiana?
Indiana's going to win.
Indiana's going to win? Well, I agree with you. So, I feel it. I feel for Carson Beck if he comes back, he does his thing, Thizzle. But I think Indiana's got to get we just got to get to 16-0. Come on. That's last time that happened was like 1886 or something like that.
What are you basing? Have you watched Miami play this year?
Yeah, their defense is awesome.
So I've not watched Miami play, and I've watched very limited Indiana. And Indiana is just, they've wowed me so much in a small time span. I can't not go with them. But if you have a really good point for why you think Miami's going to win, I'd like to hear it.
I mean, if Miami wins, it's because they play lights out defense. Their front seven gets to the quarterback, and finally somebody gets there. It gets in his head and makes him play on the run a little bit, get uncomfortable, get outside the pocket. But I mean, when it comes to the offensive side of things, I mean, Indiana's cover skills are so impressive. Turnover so impressive. And it's going to be on Carson Beck. And Carson Beck in some big games has folded now. Recently, he's done well. So this might be his year, before he goes to the league, does his thing. But, and he's got a lot of weapons. That true freshman dude that's only like 17 years old, supposed to be a high school senior right now, number 10 or something like that. Dude, he is cold. But I just... frankly, I want Indiana to win, and I just think they're a more complete team. I mean, when Miami lost this year, I think they lost to like Louisville or somebody random. Yeah. Like it's just like, what are we doing? And so now they've won some really big games here of late, and I mean, kudos to them. I mean, they're first team to be ranked so low to make it all the way.
Do you think like the way that Indiana's playing football? I think. After hearing your synopsis of Miami, I think they could win, but they have Miami's got to play their best football of their entire lives. Coaches got to coach the best game of their entire lives. Indiana just has to show up and do what they've been doing.
I mean, how do you feel about the age? They said their average age is 23 on that team.
So I was going to ask you, what do you think the coming years look like for Indiana? Because I feel like you could sit here, Cignetti was up under Saban.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I can kind of get a picture, especially from hearing him in interviews and stuff, what kind of a coach he is, how he runs his facility, like the way he likes to run his program, whatever. It seems to be very Nick Saban-ish. And I think the guys that he's won with, I don't think age really matters. Because, to your point, you got 18-year-olds or whatever about to ball in the national championship game. He's been playing up against 20, 21, 22, 23-year-olds all year. And so I don't think age really matters. Do you what do the coming years look like for Indiana? Is this the start of a dynasty? Because it's so hard to just like run the table on everybody. And I don't see Cignetti like giving up any of his values or how he likes to run his team or anything like that. He was able to win with a cast of characters that nobody knew last year for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I think it depends on the quarterback, who's the quarterback. But I think that
his brother, right?
Oh, really?
I just started watching Indiana like when BG came on and made sure that we were good. Yeah, it's his little brother. Fernando Mendoza's younger brother, like when Fernando like helmet would come off or like when he'd need a breather or whatever, not a breather, but he'd have to come off for whatever reason, his little brother would come in and run the offense and they wouldn't miss a hit. Like,
I don't know, brother. It may be time for a dynasty somewhere else, but if it's Indiana,
it'd be interesting. Bloomington, Indiana.
Just random.
It is random. You know, my little brother Ryder finished his career. No. It wasn't the same Indiana, let me tell you.
No.
But it's a cool little town.
I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. And
hey, just so I don't leave you hanging, men's basketball plays Florida tonight.
Yeah.
They're also coming off of 2 losses.
Oh, Lord.
But overall, men's basketball is 11-5. So not terrible. And women's basketball is 14-3. So, and they played like 19 million games a year. So
yeah, get out to some basketball games, get out to some Thunder. Y'all don't even need to watch what goes down on this national championship. We'll let you know, but I don't know if I'm watching. So it just is what it is. But
we should pick some basketball games to be present at.
We'll have that on the next show.
Let's keep that in mind, both men's and women's. And then I got called out by a fan today on my live stream for not going to any baseball games.
Oh, I went to one last year, so they can't say nothing to me.
You're better than me. I did say I've been way more tapped in on softball, to be honest with you. But
I've been to a lot of softball games, but I did go to a baseball game last year. Took the fam, so y'all can kiss my butt on that one because I'm a Sooner fan for real.
I'm not. I've been to a baseball game before.
You know where I'm not a real Sooner fan? I ain't been to a rowing event. I just haven't. I haven't been to rowing.
What?
I haven't been to tennis, rowing.
Oh, rowing. Yeah.
Haven't been to tennis. That's where they got me. I've been to gymnastics before, men's and women's. Been to volleyball before. What other sports we got? Golf. I love the golfers, the men's golf team. There's some good dudes. I don't think I've ever been to a tournament. It's hard to go to a golf tournament, though. You got to be somebody, usually.
Yeah. You've been to way more OU events than me.
Yeah, so we're going to change that this year, though. We'll see y'all next week, man. This is the Double Take. That's Rodney Anderson. I'm Caleb King Kelly. Listen, we're going to have all kinds of stuff next week. So tune in. God bless you. All right.